What's up, guys? Winner Kills here. Welcome back to another post-commentary duel video. Me, again, playing Zoodiac Infernoid, pretty much my main deck at the moment. Probably going to be the deck I end up taking to YCS Pittsburgh. 60-card Zoodiac Infernoid, or maybe 40-card. I'm still not sure yet. Not really putting it up to discussion. Just got to do a lot more testing, a lot more time in the lab, if you know what I'm saying. But I really do like the playstyle. Infernoids being just Infernoids in general. You know, I used to play them like right when they first came out. Really fun deck. Love playing it, and now it's really cool to be able to play the deck again, because like I think this is the first time in history that I've you know, played a deck once, gotten rid of it completely, and picked it up again, and ended up playing it, you know, a year and a half or so down the road. Just pretty interesting. You know, a lot of decks don't have that opportunity to be able to, you know, do such a thing. So you see me open up, you know, Graphic Screener with no other play, Void Feast in the standby phase. He's reading Void Feast, because interesting interaction with Void Feast is right there. If you Twin Twister the target, Void Feast cannot send, therefore it cannot resolve, but I have an Imagination in hand to send either way. So Void Feast can still resolve, getting me double Decatron and Jet, I think. Unless, of course, I don't have them, which it looks like I must have milled them, so I summon out the one Decatron, Patrulia, and Harmatic. Double DD Crow during his turn won't hurt too much. Put more fodder in grave, stuff I don't necessarily want to draw into, get it out of the deck. Give myself a Spell Trap negation, thanks to Decatron, and he will go over top of the Dryad. At that point, this is the point where I was still playing 2 Dryad in the action, so that's why I kind of just lackadaisically went into a Dryad, because I still have another Dryad in an extra deck at this point, so if you're kind of questioning that play, you may understand now a little bit more. He'll summon both his Terratop and Tentacle in attack position to run over the 0 defense Harmatic and the 200 defense Infernoid Decatron, aka Anunku at that point. Going to MX Saber Invoker. On summon, I'm like, Book-a-Moon that shit so fast. Get it out of here. And then he's got Tanky. And I think I have another Fairy Tale Snow, which I don't even bother hesitating. On summon, sends the combo, and that pretty much shuts down his play. See, like, this is what happens when you see Fairy Tale Snow. And back and forth, if you guys watched the previous lab video, which if you have, if you haven't, I'll put it in the end screen annotation, so once you're done watching this video, you got extra time, feel free to go over and check out that one, where we all talk in depth about our current builds. Most of us that will be taken to YCS Pittsburgh in May, but I kind of talk about, you know, my quarrel with Left Arm Offering, and whether or not I want to play it at 1 or 3 or not play it at all. And I was kind of turning towards playing it at 1, and now I'm like, well, you know, now I hardly ever see the damn thing. I don't ever see, you know, lawn mowing. I don't ever see Left Arm, and I usually end up siding out anyways. Game 2, but there is siding in this this video, if I haven't mentioned that already. I'm gonna use. I think I attempt to use Patrulia to tribute during my turn, but I totally forgot. I had it backwards. I thought that the little guys only tributed during your turn, and the big guys tributed during both players' turns, but it's... Big guys do tribute during either player's turn, but the little guys only doing it during the opponent's turn. So I go into a normal Broad Bowl to get Fairy Tale Snow back engraved to search Viper, and then I go into a Dryden over top. I'm not sure what was in my grave, if I had any rats. Maybe I could have gone into Tiger Mortar. Not entirely sure, and I equipped the Whiptail. I know a lot of you guys have been giving me some good feedback on, like, you know, keep the Whiptail in hand just in case you lose it to a board wipe. You still got a Whiptail to do something with. But right there, that pretty much sealed the game, so it didn't really matter too much. And of course, this was recorded this the same time as last time, so it's not like I could have applied that advice to this, what happens in this video. And I've got a couple feature matches for you guys coming as well. Not necessarily like, you know, round 1 feature match, round 2 feature match, just selected matches from a tournament we had recently, like 15-man tournament at my local card shop. One of the bigger tournaments we've had in a little while, which is nice to see. Finally getting some growth going on at the local card shop. So he's going to go Zoo combo. Doesn't need to go into Invoker, because I think he already went Barrage to start the turn. Going into Dryden, summoning his last rat. Probably going to go into Emerald, since he's going first. Opting to go first. Now he's playing the Lunalite combo, which, yeah, a lot of people seem to piggy tail off Max Reynolds, which, I mean, we've seen this before in Yu-Gi-Oh! You know, somebody finds an interesting tech, you know, a lot of people are going to try it out. I don't think it's that great, personally. Obviously, you know, being able to draw 3 cards, double Emerald, all the recycling, very, very cool combo, but I think it's a little, you know, too far going out of your way to, you know, make that combo work. I don't know. I mean, it's not that I think it's bad. I don't want anybody, you know, getting it twisted. You know, I definitely don't think it's bad. Definitely do think it's a good combo. Decatron will get striked, and I don't believe he sends for cost. I don't know why I thought he did, but I was recently reading the other day when I was playing against a friend who was playing Invoked. And he used Mechaba on it to negate. And it does not send for, I don't know why I ever thought it sent for cost. I don't know, you know, why I would think that. But it doesn't. Interesting enough. But that's besides the point. So he goes Lancia, and on my lawn mowing, I mill a decent amount of cards since he's already, you know, torn through his deck a little bit. I've got plenty of, you know, mill fodder. See me mill a couple breakthrough skills. I'm not sure if I hit Fairy Tale Snow, but if I did, you bet your ass I'm going to be using it, because that card helps win games. Now here, he is going to reveal his 3 targets, and I'm going to use Harmatic to banish one of those targets. Therefore, Emerald will not resolve, because there are no longer 3 legal targets. There's only 2. One is banished. Thanks to Emerald targeting. And they'll swing it for 24 and 18, which isn't too bad. You know, the Spiritual Swords cards, I'm sure you guys know what this card does. You flip it up, pay 1,000 to negate each attack, and if it's in your grave, you can banish it. Your opponent can't attack you directly that turn. I drop deck Radiant, summon it to the field since he controls a Kaiju. And now I'm under Maxi after I make that summon. So, just to kind of keep that clear. So, Radiant comes down. I'm like, do I want to summon anything else, or just let him lose a card? So, I run over my Kumongous, and then I banish Slumber to search Gamma Seal to be able to out any future boards. And I can either let him just discard the Maxi, or I can make him break even with one summon of like a Deviati or an Anunku to kind of control the game state. Not sure what I end up going for. Looks like I just pass. You know, no need to give him any more card advantage than he's already got. I think I've only got 1 card in hand at this point. There's a Twin Twister coming down, discarding Slumber, hitting Breakthrough Skill and a Twin Twister. Breakthrough Skill, as he turns Emerald to defense and passive. But Breakthrough Skill is basically my new replacement for Spiritual Swords. In my current build, I'm no longer playing Spiritual Swords because there's a new card coming out in Duelist Saga, which I hope you guys are hyped for Duelist Saga. There's so much stuff getting reprinted, so many great cards. There's a new trap card coming out that's going to be amazing for Infernoid. Some of you may disagree with me, but I'm definitely going to try it out. A friend of mine had suggested to me, you know, sending me in a text message, you know, what the card is. But basically, you flip it up, and any damage you would take, you mill the top cards of your deck, and for every card you mill, it takes up 500 damage you would have taken. So let's say somebody attacks you directly for 1,000 or for 1,000 damage, you flip the trap card up. It's a normal trap card. There's a Torrential and the Summon of Attendel I chained to banish. But I think I banished the Slumber. But So let's say you take 1,000 damage, you would mill 2 cards, one mill counting for 500 life points, and so on and so forth. Very, very cool card, and I'm definitely going to try it out. Summoning Deviati, and then normal summoning Rat. Going into Broad Bowl detaching Rat to Search, I believe, because I believe half of my Zoo engine at this point is gone. So I just go into Trident with the Whiptail to be able to detach to pop something and still have a decent amount of attack and defense under Trident. So I pass it over to him. I've got a Monster Negation. I've got a Pop for any, you know, barrages or tankies that come down. Any effects that need to activate, like Mulmarat or a Thorough Blade or, you know, a Tiger Mortar or whatever. Can stop those if we need to. His Slumber is banished. And that's going to be it. Zoodiac Infernoid taking the 2-0 victory over pure Kaiju Zoodiac. So yeah, hope you guys enjoy. I'm really excited for the new stuff coming in the future. I'm going to be trying to double upload today. This video will be going up as the day I'm recording, which is the 16th of March. So hope you guys enjoy. And yeah, thank you guys almost so much for the continued support. We're already over like 4,200 subscribers, which is insane. So thank you guys again for the support. It means a lot. Playmats shipping out very, very soon. So if you were one of the winners, don't worry about it. We'll be getting on the shipping as soon as possible. So want to make sure we got a good thing to ship them in so they don't get damaged in shipping. So taking all the necessary precautions we need. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed. Click the annotations here on the screen if you wanna go watch some other videos, the lab, another duel video, whatever. Be appreciated. As always, guys, Winter Kill signing out. We'll see you in the next one.